Here with Jordan Todd as Lady Demons get ready for their first 2-weekend conference road trip, starting on Thursday with Nichols, Saturday at New Orleans. We'll talk about those games in a second. But first, Todd, obviously not the way that the team wanted to start off conference with the game at Southeastern on Saturday. The way that game played out, how do you feel like, or how do you want this team to maybe learn from that, use that game, that performance as motivation to get better, to kind of rectify things that's not how Northwestern State plays, and this is how we want to play going forward?
I would definitely say that game was definitely our worst game as of like the whole season we played, and that we just got in our heads, and as a team we didn't want to play together. We stopped talking, stopped looking for the extra man, and going forward I just think that we need to make sure we come together and stay together as a team and just make sure we look for the extra passes.
So, taking that directly into this week, going up against Nichols, they got the exciting win in their conference opener on the road. One of the big keys for them is going to be number 24, Chelsea Kane. She's one of the top scorers in the conference. Talk about that, her specifically, and what she brings to the table in terms of trying to defend her. She's going to try to get to the basket, trying to score her points the way she plays, but you being down there and that kind of force around the basket, talk about that matchup a little bit on Thursday.
Well, I won't be guarding her like a majority of the game because she's definitely quicker than I am as a little bit. So I'll definitely, when she like drives, I'll definitely be there as a presence, but it's mostly on the quicker guards to make sure they move their feet and keep their hands up and don't foul her.
So obviously the guards will be the one-on-ones, but if she does drive, how do you adjust? How do you help? How do you get to a position where you can be that sort of, like you talk about that rotation, that help defense that you guys have done throughout this season?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're definitely pretty good at not needing help, but if we do, I definitely just step over and try to be just a big presence and just get in the way and try not to foul and bring my hands down.
Yeah. Talking about playing against teams earlier this season like Kansas State and Arkansas State, these teams that have big 6'5", 6'6" girls that you've competed against this year. How was that, you think, going to help you even this week, even Thursday, Saturday, and going forward, playing against those girls like that?
It's definitely nice to have people more my size and not having to play against 6'6", but they've definitely taught me to move my feet a lot more instead of just using my hands, and just be more like quickness, like left to right, instead of just using my body.
All right, J. Todd, we appreciate you, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.